that you're talking to someone about maybe their habits or their characteristics or traits. Maybe you are the employer and you're talking to an employee. Maybe you're talking to a spouse. Maybe you're talking to a friend who you care a lot about. Maybe you're talking to your parents, or maybe you're a parent and you're talking to your child, and you're talking to them about their particular habits or lack thereof of good habits. And you will notice this one thing. You will notice that if they are secure in their habits, they would talk in a certain way. And if they're insecure about their habits, they will talk in a separate way. So the context of how this came about was this. So recently, as you guys know, I have created a Facebook group, or rather, I am intending to change my old Facebook group to something in support of mental health. Now, when it comes the time for this mental health thing, a lot of us Asians don't like to think about it because we like to think that, oh, there's nothing wrong with me, right? There's nothing wrong with me. But here's the thing. Why is it that this is the first statement that comes to mind? This is pretty serious. Why is it that when we talk about the topic of mental health, instantly the thought that, oh, I am mentally sound came about? Because here's the thing. We are not talking about mental illness. The topic is not mental illness. The topic is mental health. Why this is such an important thing is very simple. Whatever it is that we want to have in life, whether it is health, wealth, relationships, where does it start? What causes mental stress to us? What causes us stress? So as you think about this, a lot of people will be thinking, oh, it's my wife, it's my husband, it's my children, my parents, relationships. Oh, times are bad, and like income is really severely affected. Wealth, money, finance. Oh, I'm overweight right now, or I'm too skinny right now. I don't have enough confidence in how I look. Health, right? And a lot of times we think about it as though those are the reasons why we are getting stressed. But is it? I would like you to think about it in a completely the other way. I would like to invite you to consider that perhaps mental health is the reasons why all the other areas are affected. Now, whoa, I know what you're thinking. Don't get angry yet. Why do I say this? The reason why I say this is because every single thing that we do is dependent on what? Is dependent on our mental states. Am I right? If you're not in a mental state prepared enough to sustain an activity, you won't be able to sustain it long enough. And if you won't be able to sustain it long enough, you won't be getting a results out of it. So how can you sustain something long enough when your mind is stressed all the time? So in that way, the success in all the areas of your life is directly correlated. It's caused by the health and the strength of your mind. The state of your mind is not dependent on your external situation. Your external situation is dependent on the state of your mind. So when we talked about the topic of mental health, instantly, the first thought that comes to mind for those people who are secure will be like, do I have a mental health issue? This is the response of people who are secure. This is the response of people who actually have sound, healthy mental, because they are investigating. They want to see. If they're not sure, they want to see. But for the people who are insecure, the first thought that comes to mind is, no, my mental health is fine. My mental health is okay. I'm fine. I am not broken. I am okay. I am fine. Do you see the problem? This is a huge problem. So why this caption here, what you tolerate is your reality? Because what most people consider to be healthy is not healthy, it's normal. And there's a difference between the two. Healthy, normal. Healthy means it's working for you. If my body is healthy, it is working for me. I am not working for my body. Everything is running well. My mood is good. My body fat is under control. My risks are all at nominal levels, are very, very low. All my blood profile markers are at optimal level. My health is working for me. But for the most part, is what is normal considered healthy? And the answer is no. What is normal is to be obese, or to be under, to not have enough muscle, or to have chronic diseases, chronic lifestyle disease. That is what's normal. So whenever someone goes to do blood tests, it's like, oh, everything is normal. Okay, I don't have to do anymore. Thank you. All right. So that is the thing that is happening right now, because we don't want to do it. We don't want to be dealing with our problems. We want to go away from our problems. So whenever the test comes up, oh, normal ranges. Okay, I am healthy. Done. If that is what we tolerate, then that is our reality. So look at the reality. Malaysia is the most obese country in Southeast Asia. That is a reality. 1 out of 3 people will die out of diabetes. That is a reality. 1 out of 4 people will die out of coronary heart disease. That is the reality. Coronavirus struck. Most people who hasn't been thinking about their wealth, who hasn't been preparing their own personal income to cope with the situation, are currently in a lot of stress. That's the reality. But before something happened, we would be just, okay, I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm fine. So if I'm fine, I don't have to do anything anymore, right? Relationships. Arguing, fighting once every 2 days, every 3 days. And then we normalize it. Yeah, that's normal. It's just a normal relationship. We always fight. But is it a healthy relationship? Is it a healthy body? Is it a healthy financial certainty? What is healthy is not what is normal. And we have to come to terms with that. So the question here is, what is healthy to you? What is healthy to you? What is it that you wish to tolerate? What is it exactly that you cannot tolerate? Because what you cannot tolerate is not something that you will get. What you tolerate is exactly what you will get. So, mental health. When was the last time that we think about the health of our mental health? And again, the first response is, oh, I'm healthy enough. No. What if we can have extreme levels of mental health? Rather than thinking about how can I have normal ranges of mental health, rather than thinking about how can my mental health be healthy, why don't we start thinking about how can I enhance my mental health to the levels of extreme health, extreme strength? That is the question. And if we can do that, we will be able to accomplish things in so many areas of our life that to the normal average bystanders who are observers, who are not involved with the problem, they're going to look at us and they're going to say, wow, this is a superhuman. But understanding this is not about making us superhuman. It is about understanding that being human can be super. Yes, Geneva, you get what you tolerate. Very true. So my invitation to all of us in this session tonight is to think about the most untouched areas of our life, the most unseen area of our life, and see, is this what we really want? Are we gonna be just cruising by and be okay with it? Or can we go at something and really, really make it worth our while and really get results in those areas? And I promise you that if we can enhance our mental health to levels of extreme health, every single area of our life will be completely and utterly transformed. And that's all I want to share tonight. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, 6:45 a.m. Don't miss. In the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy,